Alright guys, I'm about to play Runaway Skydancer, or as it's also known, Street Runner. So this is a really awesome game that I love so much, and this is actually my second time recording this, because the first time it didn't go so well, and I couldn't figure out how to play the game. Duck underneath. Okay, can I, like, turn the camera? So now I'm actually from somewhere. I started somewhere else. There is no way to turn the camera. I have to be doing something wrong. We've clearly run away from a car dealership. Now, see, it's not rotating again. I cannot rotate the camera, and now I'm dead. So now that I've actually kind of figured it out, let's try it again and give it a fair review. But before we do that, I want to give a huge shout out to the new Multiplayer Cowboys music video. It is just incredible.
Multiplayer Cowboys. Saddle up, load your guns, invite your steamy friends when the fight's begun.
Alright, so let's get started. So this is the intro cutscene. This is really a beautiful story. I love this. Okay, so the controls are space, which you can do to make really tight jumps that I cannot make. You can also veer left and right. And if you time it really well, you can even make turns. And then you can also... Nope, I missed it. See, I missed the turn, so now I cannot do anything else, and I'm gonna just die. So let's try this again. So I got a duck, and then that platform is supposed to move. So, nope, I missed it again. Some of the turns work really well, and some of them don't, and you have to time it, and I figured it out, and now I've seemed to have forgotten it again. But you have to do it, like, right as it starts. Like, it's gotta be, like, right... Ah, I missed it. Lock in. Right there, right there. I missed it again. Okay, right here, right here, right here. No, I can't do it now. Now I'm dead. Do I have to do it with the A and D keys, maybe? I think I was doing it with the arrow keys before, but let's try it. Because WASD and arrow keys do the same thing here. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is incredible. So, turning only... There are two sets of controls, and turning only works on WAS and D, and I was using the arrow keys. So, yeah, buyer beware. Alright, well, I figured out the secret to success. I guess nobody else had the same problem as me because nobody uses the arrow keys. I'm not really sure why I was doing that. But now this game is a lot more play... Those jumps, man, those are so stupidly tight. I mean, maybe I'm just a bad Skydancer run player. One thing I'd also really like to point out is that the city or the town this is set in absolutely does not look like one with a used car dealership. And if you look in the official lore for this game, this is actually the Skydancer has escaped from a used car dealership. Okay. And he's on the run, and he's got to run through and collect coins. I'm not really sure why he has to collect coins, but he does have to. He's got to make jumps. Okay, actually the jumps aren't that bad. I'm just bad. But yeah, this does not look like a town that would have a dealership. Alright, let's see how far I can make it. This will be my speedrun attempt. We're starting at 4 minutes, because that's how speedruns work. This is legitimately the worst game I've ever played, because one of the control sets just does not work. They also don't tell you about the controls, by the way. So Zombie Good Guy is a lot better than this, because you get a nice little readme for that. But, you know, not here. You just have to figure it out. And it's pretty self-explanatory. No, it's actually not, because it took me like 20 minutes to figure out that only half of the controls work on the arrow keys. Because you also can't, like... Oh, no, maybe... Oh, shoot. Okay. By the way, that sound, when you duck, does not sound like an inflatable. That sounds like something else. Right? Why would you make that sound? That is such a bad choice of sound design. Yeah, those are... All these moving platforms don't work. Okay, let's see what happens. What is the point of this? You're never gonna see them again. What's the point of exploding through them? Because this is infinite. You don't loop back. So I guess I should be going for a high score, but that's fine. Let's get this thing. And we're gonna blow up this box for no reason at all. There's absolutely no reason you'd ever need that. And here's another platform. Maybe these aren't supposed to move. Maybe that's how it's intended. Probably is. I can't cut too much credit from them. What? Okay, well, I'm done. Horrible, horrible game. And I beat it in 6 minutes, so thank you for watching.